Uh, we're just going to have what it's called a meet and greet. We have suppliers here that are going to introduce themselves. Some of the advisors might not even know your company at all. And so I'll let everyone introduce themselves, tell us a little about your company, and then we'll just open it up to any questions and answers that the advisors may have. And we'll just take it from there. I also like to thank Bram and his team at Pure Travel for hosting this webinar because he's got the technology that we needed, and I appreciate his help with that. So I'm going to start the meeting now. In fact, I'll let Bram start off with Pure Travel, and then I'll just call out your name and just hop in when I call out your name to join in. Take it away, Bram.
Thank you, Reese. Can we maybe start with someone else, because I'm kind of letting the people in who are still coming in.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we'll start with how about Carlos? I see Carlos up there. So Carlos, start us.
All right, Carlos Cividanes. I'm the Vice President of Sales for Travel Safe Insurance. For those of you not familiar with Travel Safe, we are actually one of the oldest travel insurers in the U.S. We've been around since 1971. But we are not owned by a carrier. We are independent like many of you. That means that we're able to work with multiple carriers. Currently, we work with U.S. Fire and Nationwide, but we have other carriers that we're working on specialty products. Travel Safe has recently come out with a lot of new products. So hopefully you all are aware. If not, we can make you aware. We now have not only our mainline products through U.S. Fire, we also have Nationwide Preferred, which is the first time we're offering a secondary product, but we've ensured that some of the most important things are still covered. We also have specialty products for golf trips, for lodging, and to many of you, the most important thing, we have an annual plan, not only for agents, but that you can offer to your clients and is commissionable. So I don't want to hog it.
Thank you very much, Carlos. Let's say, how about Anthony from Atlas Ocean Voyages up next?
All right. Hello, everybody. And Reese, thank you so much for putting this all together. Appreciate your efforts. And I'm sure the members of PATS, the travel advisors, also appreciate your efforts. My name is Anthony Iozia. I live in New Jersey. Just celebrated my 33rd year in the travel industry. And I've been with Atlas since they were founded or first started sailing 3 years ago. We're small ship cruising. We only have three mega yachts. They're all identical. They all only hold 195 people. Our specialty are the two polar regions. So our entire fleet of only 3 ships are in Antarctica right now. And we have 40 sailings going from November through March. And they're pretty much almost all sold out. Almost all 40 dates are sold out. So we're definitely crushing it down there in Antarctica. We also hit the other polar regions. So we're up in the Arctic, hitting places like Greenland and Svalbard, looking for polar bears and walruses and whales and things like that. But we also hit the Mediterranean, the Caribbean, Bermuda, Eastern Canada, the Med. We have a major presence in the Mediterranean, also the British Isles and Iceland and places like that. Like I mentioned, only 190 people. So it is small. It is intimate. We are all-inclusive, so all your adult beverages and gratuities, Wi-Fi, specialty dining's all included. And we mainly focus selling to Americans and Canadians. So and most of our clients are 45 to 68. So we have like even though we're luxurious, we have a less stuffier crowd than maybe some of the other traditional luxury brands might attract, and we tend to get a younger crowd than maybe some of the traditional luxury brands have. But like I said, Antarctica is our #1 seller, and we are doing an incredible job down there. So just, travel advisors out there, please check us out. We just launched an online booking engine 3 weeks ago, which definitely helps, where you can check availability and rates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week from anywhere in the world. So thank you very much for allowing me to be a part of this. Thank you, Reese. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Anthony. How about April? I think April's with us from Colette. Take it away, April.
Thanks, Reese. So hi, everyone. Despite what my name says on here, I'm April DeLuca, and I am the Business Development Manager for Colette for Northern New Jersey and Northeastern PA. So Colette actually has the smallest territories out of any company, and we do that so we have a personal one-on-one relationship with our travel advisors in the area. I do want to shout out to Anthony really quick. Colette partners with Atlas for Antarctica. We had a shift in the past year or so where we are focusing a lot of our itineraries on, I don't want to say a young, not like Kentucky, but a younger crowd than what we were doing before. It's all about being as stress-free, but as culturally immersive as possible. So they pretty much take every single aspect of the trip, where they're staying, what they're doing, how they're getting around, and try to find off the beaten path ways to immerse the clients in the culture. So I love that. A big emphasis on the small group explorations, anywhere from 14 to 24 people traveling together. And every single one of our itineraries, even though we go to all 7 continents, we travel, we have 175 different itineraries all over the world. Every single one of them is handcrafted by people that live in destination, that are our employees, not DMCs. And all they focus on is that destination. So we are specialists in everywhere we go. We just launched a brand new agent portal. Lots of great tools for our advisors to make their life easier. Work smarter, not harder tools. And of course, I'm sure like most of you guys, we have an awesome Black Friday sale that starts on Monday for all of our advisors. Early access to up to 25% off worldwide through April 30th at 26. So hoping for some great sales for everyone. Thanks for having me here.
Thank you, April. A quick, we have a webinar with April next week, 9 o'clock on November 19th for advisors. So write that on your calendar, please, advisors. Colette, November 19th, 9 a.m. Up next, Brett from Rentals. Take it away, Brett.
Hey there, everybody. Thanks for having me, Reese. I'm with Rentals. We are a company that comes from the vacation rental industry, and our goal for this product that we're offering to travel advisors was to open up the world of vacation rentals to travel advisors, to become commissionable and bookable, online bookable, so you can actually have your clients basically search through 100,000 professionally managed properties on our product we call Get Rentals, such that you can have your own branded website and have your clients with your brand and your inventory essentially go through the website, book online, and make a commission on those products. One thing that Reese, you actually don't know about is we are building in a markup feature right now into our, so for those of you who already know of us, we are building a markup feature right now into our platform, so that if you want to boost up your commission, you can. But our properties currently are about 10 to 15% cheaper than other B&B sites, and they're all professionally managed. They're all partnered with professional managers, boots on grounds. Most of our property inventory is in North America, so U.S., Canada, surrounding regions like the Caribbean, Central America, etc. But we're expanding into Europe and beyond after that. So we really do have a very practical, lightweight product and brandable product for travel advisors to book vacation rentals, make money on vacation rentals instead of sending people to sites because you don't necessarily have anywhere else to send them. And then also being confident that they can have a good experience with our technology, because they are going to be in the hands of a company that will nurture them on the ground if there's any issues. And that's pretty much the solution we offer for you. Thanks again for having me on the call.
Thank you, Brett. And to answer that question, that's all over the internet. How can I book vacation rentals and make money? Rentals is in there for you now. I see that question all the time. Next up, Brian from Luggage Forward.
All right. Hey, guys. Nice to meet everyone. Reese, thanks so much for putting this together. I handle partnerships for Luggage Forward. Luggage Forward is a 20-year-old global white glove luggage and sports gear delivery service. We ship luggage, golf clubs, skis, anything you would otherwise check on an airline, anywhere here in the U.S. and over 150 countries worldwide. We work with majority of the world cruise lines like Holland America, Oceania, Regent, Cunard, where they entrust us with their passengers' luggage. for their world cruise tours around the world. Also tour operators like Abercrombie and Kent, and hundreds of individual tour operators and host agencies around the globe. Also golf resorts, and pretty much any travel supplier that is looking to monetize baggage, but also more so offer something along the ways of solving baggage and providing at least one solution for their clients. For our partnership side, we have an 8% commission for our partners. And just to kind of get a sense, our white glove service for luggage forward domestically, it's average order size of around $350 domestically, and international at $700+. So it's a meaningful commission, but it's also not meant to move the needle. It's more meant to be a value add for partners that are looking to offer one more solution when baggage comes up and it's a pain point, to look at luggage forward. And any partnership that we can do, we have a dashboard, and that dashboard allows our partners to track real-time shipments, but also they can check their commissions, so they get true visibility for anyone that's booking. So thanks again.
Thank you, Brian. Next up, just got off my personal river cruise with Riviera River Cruises. Bruce, take it away.
Well, good morning, everyone. Again, Bruce Metzendorf with Riviera River Cruises. I do cover quite a region at this point, but we actually are in growth mode, which is great. So we're trying to put together a new, actually an enhanced team where I was covering all North America. We actually had somebody down in Florida now and for the Southeast, and we'll be expanding that out through the country, getting more people to serve you better. But just some updates with Riviera. If you're not familiar, we are a European river cruise company based out of the UK. So yeah, we do get a lot of UK clients, but outside of that, it's really a lot of North Americans as we start growing more and more here in, again, North America with the US and Canada. We've got 12 5-star, now 13 5-star ships, because we have 2 new ships coming out next year, with one being retired and another one for 26. They're absolutely beautiful. Hopefully, if you guys have been on my website, Reese, I think you had a great experience as you sailed on the Douro as well, where we have 3 ships. I don't know if you got to see the other one that was on there, the new one, well, interim ship that we gave back as we get the new one next year. And then we've got a lot of inclusions on board as well, so that you would expect from a top of the premium brand river cruise line. So excursions included, of course, all your meals, the a la carte restaurant included, beer, wine, soda, juices at lunch, and then from 6 p.m. to midnight, it's select open bar. So as Anthony likes to say, adult beverages, yes, and I've seen him do very well with adult beverages, but I've joined him with that as well. And we have open bar from 6 p.m. to midnight, where other ones are offering you 6 to 7. So instead of a happy hour, we have a happy 6 hours. And that's through 2025. But as we continue to grow, starting in 26, we're enhancing that select open bar with more inclusions, as well as from 10 a.m. to midnight. Now, I know this is not going to be a booze cruise, but though, if you want to get that mimosa in the morning, as we're cruising, maybe during the day down the Rhine Gorge, you can certainly be able to get that without having to worry about additional costs to your bar tab. And then, again, adding brand new ships with brand new designs. Check out our website, because they're just going to be completely new designs. And the ship designs opening up between the middle and upper deck, where it's a whole big atrium space. And then we, as some of you already mentioned, we do have some great sales going on coming next week. Early announcement on our Black Friday sale. It'll be the 21st through the 6th, which will be enhancements for yourself as well as your clients. Well, where your clients will get a €100 shipboard credit per person, and you'll get, as an advisor, a $100 gift card for any booking that you make. So that's, again, November 21st through the December 6th, actually. And then after that, we're going to do 12 days of Christmas for you, so you guys can earn some great prizes. Well, any booking you get, you will be able to get again at that point $100 gift card. Any booking that you do during the 12 days of Christmas, so it's the 12th through the 24th of December. But and then from all the bookings that we get during that time, we're going to do a draw for $5,000 towards a river cruise. That will be positive space. So when you want to book it, we're going to confirm you at that point. So that's a really great promotion. $5,000 towards for yourself for a river cruise, and that's what's happening. I'm sure there's so much more. Look out for our webinars. And again, Reese, again, thanks for putting this together. And Pat's, appreciate your time and getting on early this morning.
Thank you, Bruce. Let's start next up with Claudia from Price Agencies.
Everyone, thank you, Reese, for putting this together. Everybody can hear me, right?
Yes.
Making sure because I had some technical problems this morning. But hello, I am Claudia with Price Agencies. Price Agencies is a booking company. We sell hotels and packages and air and transfers and tours. We have everything to offer. We only sell to travel agencies, not to consumers. We have amazing tools to offer. Pay now, book now, pay later. We have an awards program. We have amazing pricing. Price Travel Agencies is owned by Price Travel Holdings in Mexico. So kind of new to the United States. We've only been around for about 2 years here, but over 25 years in Mexico. So we are not new to travel. One of our most famous tools on our platform is our chat, our 24/7 customer service, which is amazing. We do not source it out. So it is a bunch of people waiting for the phone to ring. So that's one of the things that I usually get from my agents is that your customer service is amazing. And we're here to help agents, get their clients to travel all over the world. We do have 500,000 hotels worldwide and 45,000 directly contracted hotels in the Americas. So that's me. Thank you.
Thank you, Claudia. Let's swing it over to Bob from Creative Travel Cuba.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you. So I am Bob Older with Creative Travel. We're now entering our 15th year doing Cuba trips. Was just there a little over a week ago, so it is still viable. It's still doing very well. I was there between the two blackouts, but it was actually very unique. There we do every province in Cuba, including the island of Youth, and we are specialized in small groups, so it's as little as 2 people for what many people will charge for 30 or 40 people in a group. So we customize to your people, to your group, as I said, for a minimum of 2 people. We actually started almost 14 years ago now, staying in the private homes and facilities throughout Cuba before it was even legal for us to do. And we started that because they were just great to stay in these more boutique properties. So I have a lot of boutique properties, mostly in Havana, that we use, but we do the entire country. So we're here to help you create something customized and not a canned program. So thank you, Reese, for having us. And if we can help anybody, let me know.
Thank you, Bob. Let's swing it over to Dan from iWorld of Travel.
Hello, everybody. Dan Saratello with iWorld of Travel. Thanks, Reese, for putting this together. We specialize in private touring. That's FIT arrangements to 92 destinations worldwide, just about every continent on the earth. We design everything from top to bottom, from pickup at the airport. We can do international and domestic air as well. We also we pay 18% commission. If nothing is requested, we build that into the proposal, or we can work on a net basis if the agent would like to charge their own commission, mark it up as they see fit. Also, we have a unique offer that we can pay you a commission on deposit. Very often we have very big ticket items since we do a lot of luxury travel. You may be trying to market a trip. So you have a little advanced seed money that you can work with to put together flyers. We can help you with all aspects of marketing, social media, PDF flyers that you can send to your clients, and any of that. We also represent 4 luxury yachts in Croatia. These are 18 cabins, 36 passengers. These ships are available for full charter to the travel agent. It's a 7-day, 6-night, 7-day program. The average package price that the agents charge their customers for this would be around $3,100 per person, double, with about an 18% commission. In addition, we have 2 ships in Greece where we do something very, very similar. We're business to business only. Just go on our website and register. And to get started, you just fill out a simple form with some basic questions, and our destination specialist will get back in touch with you immediately. And you'll be working with the same person from start to finish with your program. You'll be able to email or even call the destination specialist anytime that you want. So think of us for custom travel. And also in better times, we do have a particular focus on Israel, the Middle East, although that's not an area that we're doing too well with right now. But we do get a few Egypts, Jordans, but of course, Israel, we're waiting for and hoping for the best. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Dan. Let's throw it over now to one of our newer preferred suppliers, Dave from Wendy Wu Tours.
I'm sorry I typed my name, Davis. It's really David, so I apologize for that. I'm the national sales manager for Wendy Wu Tours. We're back to the United States. If you remember, we were part of the United States for over 20 years in New York. I'm the national sales manager, and I cover the whole United States. Wendy Wu is a specialty tour operator that concentrates on Southeast Asia. Japan is our biggest market. We have over 25 tours to Japan, different tours to Japan. China would be our next best tour. We're one of the only ones that specializes in Tibet, travel to Tibet. We also do Vietnam, Cambodia, India, and Thailand as part of our portfolio, and most of Southeast Asia. There are tours that are inclusive. We have lots of great things with commissions. Black Friday sales already begun. We have a special commission rate for PAT members as well. And if you book now or up to the end of November, our Black Friday, you get another bonus as well. We're interested in doing a specialty webinar when your time becomes available. I know that I spoke to Reese, and he was originally on a Wendy Wu tour, which is a great endorsement in itself. He was very fortunate. He actually went on the tour with Wendy Wu herself, who was, I believe, is that correct, Reese?
Yeah, I believe that's correct. It was almost 10 years ago, and I met a great advisor friend on that trip that I'm still in touch with many years later. So it was a great trip.
So we're very, very happy to be back in the United States. Our tours include meals. It's really a culturally immersive tour to Asia, where you are able to do things that are really intrinsic to the environment. Our guides are local. Our meals are a combination of both Asian and Western meals. Some people don't like the idea of having all Asian meals available, but they could be available in all parts of the trip. So I'm really happy to be a part of this organization, and if I can be of any assistance, I'm very anxious to do so.
Thank you very much. And let's go over to some transfer information now with Eddie from Driven.
Good morning, everyone. Reese, thank you so much for putting this together. And thank you, everyone. This is actually my first time here joining you guys. Our company is called Driven. We provide luxury car service. We have a booking platform where you can book services pretty much in every destination all over the world. We do specialize in luxury black car service. We cover everything from sedans, SUVs, mini coaches, motor coaches, wheelchair accessible vehicles, also in pretty much every destination. We have a 24/7 customer service, so there's always someone that you can speak with. We also, in our platform, we can provide a white label page, so we can create the page for you, customize it with your branding. Also, we have dedicated account executives. So there was travel agents will always have a dedicated account executive to handle everything from pricing to quotes or anything that's needed in regards to car service. Also, we provide greeting services in pretty much every destination, whether it's for international arrivals or domestic flights. Pretty much anywhere in the world, we can provide you with greeting services. And also, you can book right through the platform. We also provide customized rates for wholesalers, for example. So something else that we're rolling out now in the first quarter of 2025 is you'll be able to mark up at final checkout for added commission. We do pay a 10% commission as of right now to travel agents, and we do work with hosting agencies as well. Okay.
Thank you, Eddie. Thank you very much. As you can see, PATS covers just about everything in travel that you can imagine. Please, advisors, remember we cover almost 99% of the world. So next up, Ellie's going to talk about Hapag-Lloyd Cruises.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Ellie. I'm with Hapag-Lloyd Cruises, and I'm the reservation manager for the North American market. I work as a concierge for the agent for all things booking from beginning to end. And Hapag-Lloyd has been around since 1891, so it's been a while. We have 5 ships, 2 ocean liners, 3 expedition ships, all 5-star luxury ships. And I currently focus on our bilingual ships. We have the MS Europa 2. It is bilingual English and German speaking. And then I also focus on the Hanseatic Inspiration, which is our expedition ship. Again, English and German. The expedition ship holds 230 passengers, 199 in Antarctica, and 500 passengers for the ocean liner. And that includes 375 crew members. So we have an amazing guest to crew ratio, as well as a fantastic guest to space ratio. We are at a 0.70 right now for guest to space ratio. So you can find yourself in the library alone, having some coffee, and it's quite lovely. It adds to the luxury of it. I did want to share with you is that we have a really, really great offer right now for first-time agents and their clients. We have a 19-day cruise from Yokohama to Los Angeles. It's a bit of a repositioning. There are, I believe, 3 ports, and it's from March 26th to April 13th. And my office is currently offering a starting rate of $6,270 per person for a cabin. And this is for the full 19 days. This includes all meals. This includes some beverages. And I think our higher rate is, our higher rate is $7,315. And this is for a double occupancy room. I can share that information with Reese. And if you're interested, please feel free to get in contact with me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ellie. Let's throw it over to Frank from Bookalist.
Hi, sorry. Thank you. Hi, Reese. Hi, everybody. So, yeah, my name is Frank. I'm in Europe now, in Belgium. The Bookalist company is only 7 years old now. We started as a DMC company in Mexico, Dominican Republic. Then came Iceland, and since COVID, I went back to Europe, and we opened DMC company in Europe. Most part of Europe, we cover this as a DMC company. We work 2 ways. On the one hand, we do the old-fashioned tailor-made packages, okay? Because I know sometimes clients are we only work with travel agents and not directly with the public, only B2B. And we know that sometimes there's complicated packages that clients are asking for in Europe, sometimes even almost impossible, just working on Morocco, Sevilla, Madrid, Barcelona trip in 6 days. So that's not possible almost. Okay. So we work two ways. We quote offline to the travel agents. And on the other hand, since a month of three, we have a booking engine that that's not only for packages or for hotel. You can make your own package wherever you want to travel to. You can even do multi-destinations. You can just tell the system, hey, I want to do so many nights in Rome, then to Florence, then to Lisbon, then to Madrid, then to Barcelona, so many nights. And the system in less than 30 seconds will set up for you hotel options, transportation options from one city to another. That can be a flight, a train, even a ferry if necessary. It sets up as well activities. You can even, if you have a trip to New York, even sport activities, NFL games, European Soccer Champions League games, Broadway shows. It's connected with a lot of how you say it, a lot of companies offering travel services. For example, I was listening to Claudia from Price. Hi, Claudia. While for the Mexican branch, we are connected with, we set up as well a Mexican branch now for the Mexican agencies, and you're one of our preferred partners there. So thank you for that, and a very good one, by the way. I heard a lot of 24/7 service. We do that as well. So we don't work with third-party companies or so. We do the service to the client, to the traveler, and for the travel agent is our small team, 24/7 available for the agents. I'm interested in talking with some of you guys. For example, Brett, who offers vacation rentals. We have a lot of demand for that. So if at a moment we can have a talk about that, if it's possible to connect or so in the same system, because that's one of the big advantages. You sometimes, especially for complicated trips, that's combining different destinations, you need to talk with 15 vendors or even more. And what we offer is all in one. You can book every service in the same system in one booking, which makes it a lot easier for the travel agents. Thank you, and looking forward and hearing from you.
Thank you, Frank. And Frank brought up a good point. Don't forget, suppliers could work with each other too sometimes. We sometimes forget how well we could work with each other as suppliers. So next up,
exactly. Sorry,
Joshua from Runway Health.
Hey, everybody. Thank you, Reese. So my name is Josh Rome. I'm the founder and CEO of Runway Health. So for travelers that need access to destination-specific prescription medications and vaccines, Runway makes it super easy to connect with a physician online and have medications shipped directly to their door before they go. So you can think of us in the broadest sense of terms as an online travel clinic. My experience spans the tech, pharma, and travel worlds. Formerly as a travel advisor myself, I found that I would constantly get frustrated after booking those honeymoons in Bali or travelers going on African safaris when I would get the questions of things like, what should I do about malaria medication? Or what do I need to think about for this upcoming trip to Indonesia? And all I could do at the time was suggest that they either talk to their doctor or visit a travel clinic, knowing that there are challenges associated with each. So Runway is a direct-to-consumer telehealth platform. Effectively, what happens is a traveler will come to runwayhealth.com. They'll select where they're traveling to from a drop-down on our site, and we've built out a database with our clinicians of commonly prescribed medications and vaccines based on your region of travel. Initiate a completely online questionnaire-based consultation that gets sent to a physician licensed in your state for review. And if you're a candidate for medication, they'll prescribe it through a partner pharmacy and it gets shipped directly to your door. Consultations cost a flat $30 fee. Medication prices range from $29 to $149 depending on what's prescribed. We do have a new program for suppliers and advisors called our Premier Partner Program. We found that the primary reason that travelers, that advisors were working with Runway was really to save their clients time, provide more peace of mind and better preparedness for their journeys. So with this new program, we entitle advisors and suppliers to gain access to an exclusive discount code that enables them to provide a complimentary pre-departure telehealth consultation with every single one of their bookings. So if you're interested in learning more about that Premier Partner Program, I'll drop my contact info in here, and I look forward to continuing to be connected with you all. Thank you, Reese.
Thank you, Joshua. We're going to move on to Lisa from Fine Travel.
Hi, thank you, Reese. Good morning, everybody. I'm Lisa Watson. I'm the owner and founder of Fine Travel. Fine Travel is, I like to put it, the ultimate resource for travel professionals. I worked in the travel industry for 20 years, and 10 of those years I worked for ASTA under their independent travel advisor association with NACTA. And over the years, I saw there's so many wonderful resources available for travel advisors out there, or there's different suppliers or different educational programs. And I'm like, why not create an independent platform that goes beyond what the host agency and consortiums provide with their preferred partner status? I like to be able to provide this platform, which is Fine Travel, to be able to showcase valuable suppliers who support the travel advisor community, along with educations, trainings. So it's a place where travel advisors can come to go beyond what their consortia and host agencies offer. So it provides them with more options. Fine Travel is booming with the travel industry calendar, where you can search by keyword, any affiliations going right onto that travel calendar. So it's valuable for travel advisors and also for BDMs as well. So you can really see what's out there in your regions. You can search by date, locations, map. Same way with our FAM directory too. It is kind of like a FAM calendar as well. So what it is a collective information that I personally source out and collect. It's not something that's just dumped into my website. I personally enter in everything to make sure it's curated just for travel advisors, so you have the resources that you need. I also showcase different suppliers, incentive programs, rewards, anything business related for your travel business and education center. You can go right to Fine Travel and find it for your travel business. It's always evolving. I'm always adding information in it. My goal is to eventually make it like the Google for travel advisors. There's also a BDM directory too for our BDM members. And we also have elite members too for suppliers, price agency. You can find that in our booking drop down, where it's the booking engines. They were mentioning about upcoming webinars. That's where you can find webinars on their profiles too. So it really calls out easily information for travel advisors, so you don't have to search through their travel agent portals. So you could easily see their marketing, see upcoming incentive programs, spams, and whatnot. So moving forward, I have over 1,260 vetted travel advisors, and they are vetted, quality over quantity. And I do have a free membership option that gives advisors basic information or basic access, but there's also the full access, which is the VIP, and it's a yearly membership, and it's only $67, and PATS members get a special discount. So make sure you use your discount to get a great price, and it's just an annual price. So I welcome you to visit Fine Travel, and it is with a Y and not an I. And I really hope that it helps the travel advisor community, because that's my goal and passion, to be able to help you thrive with your business.
Thank you, Lisa. It sounds like some of the suppliers on the call here might want to reach out to Lisa about how they can get their information
Absolutely.
in the system. Next person needs no introduction. This person runs a great forum on Facebook and has an excellent product for advisors that I just went on a webinar the other day with her. Lori Gold from Mexpert. Take it away.
Hi, Reese. Thank you so much. I'm Lori from Explore More Mexico, and I live in the Mexican Caribbean in Playa del Carmen. And I have, amongst other things, a yearly membership called Mexperts. And the goal of Mexperts is really to help agents learn about, sell, and promote the Mexican Caribbean. We have endless resources and tools. We have webinars that you won't find anywhere else, like unique webinars with me. Next week, I'm hosting one about the hidden gems of the Mexican Caribbean. And we have guides, tens of thousands of photos and videos that travel agents can use on their own social media or however they want, plus a social media calendar for every single day of the year. We have really different fam trips. So we do about 2 or maybe 3 fam trips a year for members. These are an additional cost, but they're unique because unlike most fam trips where there's a big emphasis on hotels and resorts, especially in the Mexican Caribbean, we don't do any site inspections. We only do tours and excursions and immerse in the destination. And everything in Mexperts is designed to help travel agents save time and make them look like rock stars. And really, it's perfect for anyone who wants to sell the Mexican Caribbean, from beginners to advanced agents or even experts, because it does have resources that will save you time.
Thank you, Lori. Excellent product, but every advisor should be a Mexperts member if they're selling the Mexican Riviera. Next up, let's move over to Italy with Maria Chiera from Top Travel Italy.
Buongiorno, everyone from Rome, Italy. And thank you, Reese, for arranging this. I'm glad to say that we already work with some PATS advisors, but for those who don't know us, we are Top Travel Italy. We are a luxury DMC. We are based in Italy. We work all over the country. We specialize on FIT itineraries. We create bespoke trips. So everything is completely tailor-made to your customers' desires, preferences, and requests, interests. We take care of accommodations, even though it's not mandatory to book the hotels with us. But if you do want to make use of our partnerships, we work with solid 4-star properties and 5-star properties. We have a network of local guides, local drivers. We can help with anything related with Italy for food and wine, art, history, outdoor activities, anything you can think of, we are able to help. We are in the destination, so we are really experts of the destination. So we don't do just the regular Rome, Florence, and Tuscany and Venice stuff. We are really knowledgeable about also the off the beaten track areas. So we are happy to offer our expertise to make your client's trip really memorable. We are hosting webinars, destination focused webinars, because we really believe that sharing knowledge about the destination with travel advisors is crucial so that you can inspire your clients. We are having one next week about the Dolomites. If you didn't have the chance to sign up, don't worry, we'll have another one. But generally speaking, again, because we are experts of the destination, we are able to help with the planning, but also we're assisted with the clients as soon as they land in Italy. We take care of all their trips aspects, and we also like very much creating alternative ways to live our beautiful country. So if you haven't signed up with our newsletter yet, just please reach out to me. We're sending one about ideas for itineraries during spring break in March. And just to give you an idea, the itineraries will be one in the Dolomites, one in the countryside, and one in the Mediterranean in Sicily. Where else in the world can you do so many different things in just 1 month? So again, if you're looking for ideas and inspirations, I believe that we can totally help. And just as an additional information, we don't require a minimum budget. So we're happy to work on specific requests. Of course, we operate with luxury standards, but we like to keep it flexible. So looking forward to working with many of you. And thank you again, Reese, for putting this together.
Thank you, Maria Chiera. Let's move over to our new technology provider. Yes, we have a new technology provider, and Rebecca is going to tell us about Travefy.
Yeah, hi everybody. So nice to meet you. First of all, thank you for all the suppliers for really just sharing everything. It's been so awesome to hear you all as well, and glad to meet you through webinar also to all the advisors. But just in a nutshell, we understand as Travelify that planning other people's travels has high expectations. And so we're here to help you to look like a pro when building that trip and using modern technology so you can focus on what you do best, which is creating unforgettable experiences. And with Travelify, we want to give you those essential tools for two things, for you to stay organized and look professional with clients. We have been now trusted with over 30,000 travel brands worldwide. And right now, our trip itinerary builder is the go-to platform for travel advisors. So a couple of things that Travelify offers overall is an industry-leading visual trip builder that is, you can build itineraries and proposals really easily within the trip builder. We also offer integrations with suppliers. So let's say you book through an Expedia tab or Project Expedition or Viator or ALGV brands, you can directly import those bookings into Travelify to create a visual professional itinerary for your clients. And now into that, I'm gonna add in here that one of our newest launches is Smart Import. So even if we don't have an integration with a supplier, we have built a tool with AI where you can copy and paste the information into our trip builder, and Travelify will add it into the itinerary and the proposal that you need. So it's really, really awesome to see. Now, we do have a special discount for PATS members. We have a 15% off for your first annual subscription, but because Black Friday is coming, we do have a Black Friday sale that's going to have over $100 off. So be on the lookout. I'll be posting on the Facebook group about everything that deal is. And you can start your free trial now. You do get a 10-day free trial. So you can go to travelify.com and put your information in and start it. But since I have a lot of the suppliers in here, I also want to extend an invitation to you guys, and I'll probably reach out, or you can reach out to me. We have a marketplace for suppliers where you as a supplier can extend your brand to travel advisors and agencies worldwide. I'd love to chat with you as to what this entails. And this is a free opportunity. You don't have to pay anything for that. So I'm going to drop my information for both advisors and suppliers to contact me, and can't wait to continue to build this partnership with PATS. Thank you, Reese.
Thank you, Rebecca. Let's throw it over to Sheila from Travel Industry Solutions.
Thank you so much, Reese, for having me here today. As Reese mentioned, I'm Sheila Folk. I'm a multi-million-dollar producing travel advisor and the CEO and founder of Travel Industry Solutions. I and my business partner, who is a lawyer with experience on the ground in over 100 countries, aim to make it super easy for travel businesses to stay legally covered, mitigate risk, and run smoothly without having to shell out big bucks for a lawyer. So we are your one-stop shop for legal agreements, secure ways to collect payment cards, e-signatures, and tools to communicate with clients, all designed to fit right into your day-to-day. With TIS, you can get things like client contracts, insurance waivers, privacy policies, all on demand. They are tailored to each agency, making it hassle-free. We also have a proprietary technology that auto-updates policies directly to your website. We warranty all our solutions and provide professional guidance on pressing issues like the recent DOT ruling. We just pushed out a 40+ page guidance to all of our members. We also offer email workflows, forms, ongoing education and support. So we've got all the tools and support you need to keep everything running smoothly and legally sound. Soon, we'll be integrating with all the major CRMs in the space. Travelify is our first integration. We'll be launching this in December, bookkeeping and tax prep services in all 50 states, adding group travel and destination wedding contract bundles, seamless ways to sell travel insurance, plus expanding our legal product to Canada. We're really excited about that. They've been begging us for about 4 years now. And then finally, we're adding a vetted supplier marketplace. This is a little bit different than what our industry is used to, because this includes financial solvency checks, insurance verifications, background check verifications, and more. Plus, advisors will have the ability to submit RFPs directly to suppliers through our marketplace. So if you want simple, cost-effective ways to protect your business and focus on growing, we've got you covered. And of course, PATS members get 10% off, and I'll put the code in the chat. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Sheila. And I'm interested to talk to you about the vetting that came up with, unfortunately, with one of our suppliers a few months ago. So we'll talk about that, how that can help us moving forward with PATS. Let's throw it over to Steve from Variety Cruises.
Well, hello, Kalimera, everyone, and good morning. Thank you, Reese, for hosting this, my neighbor in Pennsylvania, and I guess a lot of us are from that area based on what I've seen. I am the sole employee in North America for a Greek family-owned business called Variety Cruises. And actually, I'm looking at how many people we've got in this webinar right now, and it says 39. That's about the capacity of our boats. On average, we carry about 50 guests, so we're really quite small. We appeal to your clients who are very destination motivated. So while we're a cruise line, ultimately, we appeal to non-cruisers who have bucket list destinations, and they realize that we are the most efficient way for them to really go in depth to the places they want to see. And yes, we are a Greek company, so we do have fantastic sailings in Greece, but we also are year-round in the Seychelles and Tahiti. We have summer sailings to Italy and Malta, the Adriatic, and in the wintertime, we're actually in some far-flung destinations like West Africa and Cape Verde. So it's really about this sort of small boat experience. Now, unlike a lot of the other suppliers that are in that sort of small ship space, a couple of points for you just to know. We sell our cruises on an FIT basis or for groups, or you can do charters. We're not sort of charter only, as you might expect to see in some of this region with some other suppliers. So we can actually book your clients on published sailings. And the other thing is, we are not a 5-star product. We do not use the word luxury. We are more 4-star boutique style, more as if you had your own private boat or wanted that experience and wanted to sort of sail in this sort of private boat experience, let your hair down, have some fun, no need to get dressed up and things like that. Knowing we've got limited time, I'm just going to pop in the chat right now a little webinar invitation for you. I'm actually doing a webinar today at 1 p.m. Eastern time. You are welcome to join that and learn a little bit more about us, since we've got limited time right now. But thank you again for your time. Thanks for thinking of us. And when you have clients that are really looking to go to a destination in depth, we're a great choice for them. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve. I think I'm going to throw it back now to our host supplier that's hosting this webinar for us, Bram from Pure Travel.
Thank you, Reese. Thank you, everybody, to join. Great meeting you. I'm Bram Evers. I'm CEO of Pure Travel Group. We are a DMC in South America with our own offices and operations in 6 countries. So everywhere where you see the Andes, you think Pure. That's the idea. We're from Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia, Chile, and Argentina, where we have, as I said, our own offices. Our offices are legally established in each and every country that we work in. And you'll be working with Peruvians in Peru and Colombians in Colombia. So we do not sell from a hub the whole area. So these are local professionals, and they will actually serve you bespokely on a way that you can create and curate itineraries on an FIT basis for anyone who wants to travel to these destinations. Also for different interests, whether it's an FIT, booking a group tour, a honeymoon, or we also sell to the MICE partners, incentive planners, incentive houses. We're here for you. We are a B2B company only. We never ever sell anything direct. Everything we do, everything we know and create is for you to use and enhance your knowledge on our destinations. So that's what Pure is for. We're here to serve you and make your life as a travel agent easier as we will also be there for your social media campaigns. If you'd like to do so, we have a complete marketing team behind us to serve you with videos, pictures, anything like that, to make sure that you can promote our destinations and sell them also without hesitance, because you do know a good quality provider now and your partner in the country. So that's a bit about Pure. Thank you, Reese, for setting this up, and great to meet you all.
Thank you very much, Bram. If I missed any suppliers, please unmute yourself and hop in. I think I caught everyone, but just in case, anyone supplier-wise that did not speak yet?
Right here, Ronald Wu. I'm actually with Discover the World. I'm a colleague of David with Windy Woo Tours. I actually look after 2 accounts, Hotel Res, which is under the GDS chain code of HO. They're based out of the UK, and we started a partnership with them just 2 months in now. We're now launching their soft brand, which is called Elegant Hotel Collection. So what Hotel Res is a collection of 2,500 plus independent hotels, all under the GDS chain code of HO. And Elegant Hotel Collection is more of a refined, hand-picked, curated luxury experience hotels within the Hotel Res portfolio. And there are about 30 of them. They're also under the GDS chain code of HO. So we're launching that out. And then we'll be launching out Best Loved Hotels, which is more B2C, and that'll be out coming soon. And the other account that I'm on is with Wharf Hotels, which owns and operates 15 hotels in China, Hong Kong, and the Philippines. And I like to call them the Goldilocks size, with just 15 properties that I'm able to engage with each and every one of them every day, despite the time difference. They are all 4-star or 5-star Michelin certified, and they all are also under the Global Hotel Alliance umbrella.
Thank you, Ron. Sorry I missed you on the first go around, but thank you very much for filling us in. I think I'm going to open it up now. I think there's some questions that came in. I'm not sure if all the suppliers answered, but if any of the advisors want to open their mics and jump in with any questions. I think I just saw one for Bram about whether Pure covers Brazil. Bram, if you want to fill us in on Brazil, whether that's something you can do or not.
Thank you. And well, that'll be the next step. We will be somewhere next year, hopefully, able to help with just the Rio and Iguazu part in Brazil, because that's what we do a lot with our multi-destination programs that we also get. So at the moment, we'll do that with a partner. We can help you in Brazil, just those areas, Rio, Iguazu. You will have to go into Argentina or any of our countries to be able to get that service. We don't sell Brazil as a standalone at the moment because it's not my company. So we only sell, and we're very transparent on that, what is Pure and what's not Pure. So in the making.
Thank you, Bram. I know we had a few suppliers, just to let the advisors know that not every supplier could make the meeting, obviously, today. So don't forget, we have some other suppliers that couldn't join us that cover other parts of the world, Great Britain and Ireland travel. We have Downtown Travel couldn't make it today, and I'm trying to look through my list here. Iberostar Resorts. We have let's see, Sports Travel and Tours. We have Ansgrove for Australia. So I think we cover probably 95% of the world. We also have service companies like Driven for transfers. We have all these other service companies like Mexperts and Travel Industry Solutions that can help you. We have just about everything that you need to run your business. So make sure you learn about the suppliers. Let's open it up. Questions. I'm sure some of the advisors must have some questions if they weren't put in the chat. I don't know. Also, I want to make sure, is Nancy, Graham, is Nancy able? She's still showing up as a viewer. Nancy Yeoman. Was she let in as a participating member? I just see one name still in the viewer section.
I did invite her. She didn't accept the,
okay, maybe she's
the invitation.
not. Okay. Okay. So how about advisors? Let's hear from you. Any questions you have for suppliers? someone's asking, I think, will we have contact information? Actually, I think someone's asking whether we have contact. We have a great directory in the Facebook group that we have put together by, originally started by Chelsea and taken over by Jared. It's a directory of all the suppliers, their contacts, what they do. It's 90% great. There might be some things that are missing, but that's a great source. Always reach out to me if you need any contact information, but we have that directory that Jared works very hard on updating. So please use it to your advantage. I can send you the link if you can't find it for some reason on the Facebook page. I have a link I can send you. It's very detailed, so I can't email it, but I can send a link to it. So that's one question I saw come in. Any other questions from anyone? Come on, advisors, it's all you have all these great suppliers on. I'm sure you have some questions that they'd love to answer for you. Feel free to open up your mic. Oh, everyone's being shy today. Okay, Lori says she has some questions in the chat, Bram. I don't know, do you have access? I probably do. Did you see any questions that came in that I don't know if I can see them or not. I might be able to see them. Hold on. Oh, Lori says they've all been answered. Okay. So anyone have questions that haven't been answered yet? Let's put it that way. Anyone have a question that hasn't been answered that you're waiting an answer on?
I have a question
Go ahead.
for Creative Travel Cuba. So I've planned a few trips to Cuba, and I used one DMC that later I found out that they weren't registered with the Cuban government. Is your company registered with both the US government and the Cuban government so that everything is seamless and on par, you know, with what's supposed to be happening?
Yeah, I mean, there is no registration with the Cuban government side, but we've been doing this for 15 years with them. So we are OFAC approved. We are licensed. I mean, like I said, I've been doing this for a while. I was just there a little over a week ago. So yes, we do everything on that is permitted. I mean, and to be very blunt with you, anything's permitted in Cuba. It's a misconception that you can't go to certain areas, you can't see certain things. That's not true. But they are very familiar with who we are. There is no registration per se for the Cuban government, but we don't do the hotels that are not legal. We don't do any of that. And we're there to support the Cuban people, not the government. So that's what we're all about.
Right. I just had clients that went there, and their concierge person that picked them up from the airport and then the driver were arrested in front of them, and it just caused a whole. So that's more what I'm thinking is.
No, yeah. And actually that happens even, I mean, I'll be blunt with you and tell you that happened, you know, with one of my guides and people about 6 to 8 months ago, but we just show the paperwork. We have our people, and they let them go right away. Okay. I mean, and the reason they do that is I mean, to be honest with you, they want a percentage of the tip money they just got. So it's unfortunate, but Cuba needs us desperately, and we're there to support the people. So we do visit all the private owned restaurants. We do visit the private owned facilities and resorts, and we do a lot of that. But yes. So we are, you know, they're very aware of who we are there.
Great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Great question, Kara. I think Linda just asked a question about U.S. national parks. I know April Collette definitely does that, and we're hoping to maybe even one day get an FIT company, but that's still in the works. But April, if you want to talk about national parks.
Sure, yeah. So Colette actually has won many years in a row for being the best provider for North America. And we have lots of different national park strips. So it depends on if you're looking to do like one of those big bucket list trips, like you're trying to see as many as you can in one, or if you want to kind of narrow it down to, you know, California or just Arizona or just Utah. So on our website, you can actually filter through, and you can see just North America. Then you can filter down to the time frame they want, the travel style. We have 5 different travel styles. So if they want more of a small group off the beaten path, a spotlight trip, meaning we have one hotel stay. Spotlight on South Dakota is a big one, especially with coming up soon, the 250th anniversary of America. We have a special itinerary for that. So they are all over, and I'll put my contact information in here. You can always reach out to me, or I can get you connected with your local BDM depending on where you are. And they can help best match the itinerary for what your clients are looking for.
Thank you, April. Thank you very much. Yes, we're PATS is always looking to expand. Like I said, we cover 95% of the world, I think, right now. Do we have a couple of holes? Of course. I'm in a conversation with a new supplier I can't announce yet that might fill in a couple of countries in Europe that we may not have a specialist in. But most of our companies, there is some overlap. I always like to say, and I think all the suppliers appreciate, we try to have a specialty supplier for everything that they take and run with. We do have some overlap. It's almost impossible to not have two companies that might be able to do the same thing. But one of the unique things about PATS is we don't have 5 river cruises. We don't have 5 companies selling Italy like some of the other groups out there. We try to have one specialist per area. Yes, there will be some overlap. I understand it's impossible not to have a supplier not doing something that maybe another supplier can do. But what's unique about us is we really try to have one company focusing on one area for us. And I think the suppliers appreciate that. And we'll try to keep that going as well as we can. So any other questions? I know we're actually a little over an hour now. That's usually the sweet spot for people that really can't really stay on webinars much longer. We're able to get everyone introduced. If any supplier wants to just jump in, 5 more minutes. If a supplier wants to open up and fill us in any more about something they couldn't cover on their intro, you're welcome to do that right now. Maybe for the next 5 minutes, we'll do that.
I'd like to just say maybe what I missed is the multi-destination programs that popped up in my mind when somebody as well, as for the Brazil part. We do also offer the multi-destination programs where you have just one contact, one invoice, one payment, and you can then work through your Galapagos Machu Picchu's or Chile, Argentina, Peru, Bolivia, Chile itinerary. So that just makes it very easy on you without having to do that puzzle yourself. We have a special team that's a multi-destination travel designer team that's actually working only on those itineraries for you.
Thank you, Bram. Oh, before I forget, we do have a few raffle prizes offered by some suppliers. I think how I'll handle that is we won't do it online now, but I'll send the suppliers that are offering raffle prizes the names of the advisors that were on this list, and you could put their names in a hat and pick them up out if you want, or however you want to do it. So I'll send everyone a list of the advisors that were on live on the recording, and you could give your raffle prize away that way, so we don't take up more time. Any other suppliers that want to fill us in on any other?
I just want to make one comment if I can.
Sure.
So, there's a lot of people that have asked me and questioned about the new administration that's coming in January about what that's going to happen with Cuba. I will tell you that they cannot stop our program any longer. They can make it more difficult to fly into certain airports, but they cannot stop Havana and they cannot stop our program. So as much as they may talk about, stopping the program, it's not going to happen. So your clients are safe. They are still able to travel. I have a group going in February of 17 people. It can't be stopped 100%. They can make things difficult. They could stop you from bringing certain things in, but it is still legal. It will be legal to go on a program like ours. You can't go on your own. That's never been legal for the last 60 years. But just let your clients know that they're not going to be able to stop the program entirely. They can just, we will follow up and make sure that everything is on the legal side.
Thank you, Bob. Thank you very much. Advisors, don't forget the reason that PATS exists, to be honest with you. People always ask me why, but the main reason that we exist now is to work with the preferred suppliers that you have to work with. These are great companies, as you can see. We have more that couldn't make it. We cover most of the world. These are companies that will give you the attention you want. We have extra perks. I know some of you have long-term relationships with other suppliers that are not part of PATS, and there are obviously suppliers that don't fit PATS. As you can see, most of our suppliers are not huge companies with a few exceptions. They're smaller boutique companies. Take advantage of them. If you're in the group, please support the preferred suppliers as we move forward. I'm really going to push that, and I'm going to start stressing quality over quantity so the suppliers know, so they don't get scared if all of a sudden our membership roster drops. I think it's more important to have quality advisors booking with you, maybe on a smaller amount of people, than having a bunch of names that I send you where those people don't even respond anymore to anything, whether it's me or you. So please don't get scared if our roster drops from the 100 plus we have now smaller, because some of the advisors just are not around anymore for whatever reason. So my goal is to get quantity for you, good new advisors that will give you bookings and develop relationships. So please reach out to me, suppliers or advisors, if you have any questions. I'm always available. My health, by the way, is improving day by day. Luckily, I started this group when I was just diagnosed with multiple myeloma, so somehow I kept it going through cancer treatment. And but I'm looking forward to it. It keeps me busy, it keeps my mind off things, and I just love to network. So thank you all, suppliers. Thank you, advisors.